going to move forward and we're going to keep it smooth right now. We're going to deal with a little spoken word. Now, spoken word healing consists of healing statements that individuals repeat to heal whatever issue one may be working on. It is a very powerful self-healing technique. Spoken word has been used to help relieve pain, prevent individuals from becoming ill, reduce negative energy, and enhance personal growth. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to some and present to others. Keep it smooth.
Here he comes. Don't forget, we have raffle tickets. Also, you can get your free health screening here today.
How's everybody doing today?
All right.
Oh, come on. I know I get some more energy now. How's everybody doing so far this morning? We all right? All right. All right. Like he said, my name is Keep It Smooth. I'm a spoken word artist, and one thing we always make sure we relate to our audience is that we feed off the energy that y'all give. So the more that y'all get hyped, the more energy that y'all give, the more energetic I can get up here on stage, even though I'm only going to be up here for a few minutes. I'm gonna go straight in, and then I'm gonna do a little plug for what we have going on. I was having a conversation with my wife the other day about what superpower I could have, or she would have, and you could have any, because we was watching one of those DC movies. And she was saying like Wonder Woman, or she was saying somebody, but I got to thinking too much to pay attention to what she was talking about. I got to thinking about the fact that we all actually have superpowers. It's just we don't look at them like superpowers, or they might not be perceived like superpowers. You know what I'm saying? Me as a public speaker, the host, and all of this takes a superpower because it takes confidence, it takes courage, it takes the ability to come up here and shed fear and anxiety and nervousness to be able to do a job and perform a task. You know what I mean? And like I said, we all have individual powers. Like, for example, I have the power to freeze time like a watch that has died, grab the attention of each and every eye just so the eye can impart a piece of wisdom on you. If I get everybody to look closely right here, I have a tattoo on my forearm that says, "For God has not given us the spirit of fear." I specifically chose this location so that I can see it before I address you. Out of all the tattoos I have, to me, this is one of my most meaningful because it reminds me I have the power to get up here and speak to you. It's found in the King James Version of the Bible, the portion known as Timothy, section number 2. And for the sake of time, my watch, and the rest of the show, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue. I have the power to take a single phrase and rearrange it in 50 ways just to adjust your view like a Rubik's Cube. Like a Rubik's Cube, I have the power to adjust your view, take a single phrase and rearrange it in 50 ways. Just to rearrange it in 50 ways, I have the power to take a single phrase and adjust your view like a Rubik's Cube. View your adjust and cube Rubik's ain't like phrase, single to pick, take the power that have by ways in it, 50 rearrange to just. I have the power to tap into that power lying dormant inside you. To get rid of that irritating voice that keeps whispering in your ear, "Hey, don't waste your time, because you just gonna fail too." I have the power to tell the truth, and the truth is there's no difference between me and you, the performer, and those with the audience view. The only thing separating the two is that I embrace that fear that hinders you, keeping you from sharing a piece of you. I didn't choose the name Keep It Smooth, but it is a representation of the ultimate attitude. No matter what it is that life presents you, you cannot forget you have the power you need to make it through. Just take a step back and a deep breath. And figure out the best way to keep it smooth. It's more than just a name, it's a way of life that you can embrace too. The power of life and death lies in the tongue that was given to you. Use it to activate the powers lying dormant inside of you. You can do anything you can dream to do the same way you see me do, because trust me, no one man should have all of this power. And that's been that first piece, y'all. Like I said, my name is Keep It Smooth. I'm a part of a collective of artists and activists based right here in Kankakee known as Silence Minds. And next weekend coming up, we have what we call round 2 of our Generation Takeover Weekend, which is where we take over downtown of Kankakee for the Christmas Eve weekend. And the Saturday before, which is December 22nd, we'll be holding a youth open mic right over here at the Feed Agricultural Center, that's 259 South Schuyler, where everything is free. The entry is free, the food is free, the hosts are going to be youth, everything is going to be coordinated by the youth, the features are youth, everything is to show the youth exactly that they do have a platform of their own to allow them to get comfortable, because you know sometimes youth will get nervous performing on a stage alongside of other adults, but you give them a platform that's all for them, and they can feel comfortable to share the respective gifts that each one of them have. And trust me, you'd be surprised how many gifts these babies have. We just really have to show them and push them that they can't be afraid to utilize those things and cultivate those things and mature those things. We get into that Sunday where we have our technical worship, where you can join any member of Silence Minds in either their respective places of worship, or we'll all be doing individual worship sessions on Facebook, the way that we do them individually. And then that Monday, which would be Christmas Eve, we'll be doing a Feed the Hungry. We won't be just feeding the homeless, we'll be feeding anybody that wants a warm meal. We'll turn feed into a warming station, and we're doing a blanket drive. We're giving away clothes, hats, gloves, scarves, toiletries, hygiene products, anything you can think of that you would need, that anybody would need. We'll be giving them away free to anybody who comes through and needs them and would like to come warm up, come enjoy some good fellowship and some good energy, some good food. But I'm not going to prolong it. I'm going to go ahead and seize the moment, and I'm going to seize the day with this last piece. And growing up, I wasn't always doing the right things. You know what I mean? I wasn't always on the right path. But it took God really bringing things back around and put them in a perspective for me. Because see, I spent a long time just chasing dreams. Not paying attention to reality, but just observing the scenes. Constantly being consumed by my flesh and lustful things, telling myself I'm intelligent, but truthfully, I know nothing. Bring up a child right, they shall return eventually, but was mine eventually too late for God to rescue me? I've been given a lot of decisions in the little time He's given me, and I've done so much wrong, even I would have turned my back on me, which is why I had to turn to Him, because I know He wouldn't turn from me. He told me 7 times 70 daily He's willing to forgive me, so why should I give up knowing things can't be as bad as what they seem? I know He wouldn't burden me with more than I can carry. So maybe, just maybe, it's not too late for me. Tomorrow's not promised, but I can make the best of today. In the event Jesus come back tomorrow, I can be like, hey, look what I did yesterday. And believe me, perfection is not what I'm trying to say, but trying to be Christ-like beats doing nothing any day. And by doing nothing, I mean living life the street way. Trying to come up off of nickels and dimes instead of working for real pay. Making it hard to find work because of the activities in which we told us to participate. The best things in life are free is what they say, but guaranteed we walk past our Bible every single day. And it's free, yet we so quick to say, I'll read that later on today. If tomorrow's not promised, who gave us the rest of today? Why do we prefer to procrastinate when it comes down to things affecting our fate, whether a path we have to choose or a decision we need to make? Why do we prefer to put things off to the next day? What if on the day you're supposed to receive your judgment from God, He looks you square in your eyes and says, go to hell for now, my child. I'll give you my answer tomorrow. And that's that peace.